you know what an FYP is?
Yeah, For You page.
The For You page. Steak, do you have any gray on your beard?
No gray, but I'm just bald as shit.
No, I know. That's why I didn't ask about your head. But you have an actual beard. You didn't. That's not fake, is it?
No gray. It's not fake.
It was like the one time where I was like, dude, I'm going to beat the fuck out of this kid.
If you said transport me to anything in the world right now, I would transport to fucking 10 a.m. in Las Vegas at the Circus Sportsbook on football Sunday.
Fucking funny. I just can't even stop laughing. Fucking a minute and 6 seconds, dude. Minute and 6 seconds.
Yesterday. Now I'm not.
It's your chain.
Well,
I gave it to you.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. It's
Actually, Steak's chain is a crazy thing to say.
okay. It's my chain.
That's like saying this is actually Sergio Ramos' jersey.
W recap. Hello. Check. Good morning. Yeah. All right. I did it right today. I was wondering. I'm like, I know I'm going to fuck something up probably. Leave a thumbnail on, leave a song on, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? My glasses are a little foggy. My glasses. What's up, everybody? Good morning. How we doing? I see the chat's buzzing nice and early. That's great. My temples are buzzing as well. Had a great incline walk on the treadmill this morning. That was excellent. Had a nice little meeting call, 8 to 8:45. There's nothing like starting your week off with just a fucking I'm not going to say a pointless meeting, but you know what I mean? Like just sometimes some of these calls, like I think people always just put on more meetings and calls than they really need to because they just kind of like hearing themselves talk or whatnot. But you know what? The same could probably be said for me. You guys probably think that I like listening to myself talk, so that's fine. Yeah, wrist brace is on. The wrist has been like on and off in case you were wondering. The left one is okay. All right. I know what you're probably thinking. The left one is okay. Yeah, W intro. Thank you, Easy Puck, for putting that together. Great little song choice too. We'll see if YouTube doesn't let me monetize for a copyright flag on that studio. I won't make fucking 15 cents on the YouTube video today, but if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to the page and just sit through the ads. Okay, that's how we make money. Anyways. What's up, everybody? Wow, we got a packed house today. Already 52 in Twitch. Steak is not here today. Steak is corp as a bitch. I was actually almost corp as a bitch, too. I was going to have to be taking this from the office pod, which I did last week. And some things got moved around and shifted around. So we're going to put all the corp into tomorrow's basket. And today will be a little open. Also, we're going to record a Rays glaze later. All right, we'll publish that shit. It's not going to be live. We're going to publish that shit on the YouTube. I can't wait to glaze the Rays. I can't wait. The Rays sweep. By the way, am I really bright? Or is it just my brightness on my computer? Maybe it's this thing. Is that better? Does anybody give a shit? Is anybody listening to me? You ever seen that? You ever seen Billy Madison? I hope you've seen Billy Madison. Top of the morning. What's up? 28-minute prelude. Top of the morning. DJ in chat. Good morning. New intro. W bang. Red Sox fan and piss. Yep. Too much catch and shoot last night. I don't know what that is. Is that another way of saying jerking off? Very funny. Good morning, DJ. Had a bad dream. The Red Sox traded Devers 3 hours after sweeping the Yankees. Woke up to realize the real life nightmare. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Love the polo. Thank you. This is Goodwill Polo. This is like I'm walking into the casino. I'm walking in your trap. What does Steak always say? I'm walking in your trap. I steal your trap. There's something like that. This is that shirt for like a casino. Like tell me this shirt doesn't say I'm going into a casino and I'm coming out with more money than I came in with. I haven't been to a casino since I've gotten this shirt from Goodwill for a nice $6.99. Yeah, I washed it right when I got home. Fuck off. Morning on busy weekend. Lots to recap. A lot. Nothing like starting your week off with a golf win. Yep. Not Trey Young. Did you have JJ Spaun? Good for you. I mean, I took him live, but I can't tout that as a win. Would say good morning, but it is. But is it though? My Red Sox. Wow. Yeah. A lot of people are upset. Was so close. Happy for JJ. Well deserved. Good on you, Caleb, for being happy for JJ because, you know, with little fuckhead Beeve running around out there, and now Sandy too. These guys fucking fading JJ Spaun left and right. What is wrong with these numbskulls? I'm going to give Sandy a pass because maybe Sandy isn't as tapped in to golf as Beeve is starting to become. The disrespect on JJ Spaun is fucking crazy. Act like this guy has played serious golf the entire year, you fucking asshole. I'm a JJ Spaun truther. You know, I looked it up in my phone. You know, you can search on your Apple photos. It's actually unbelievable what you can do. But I searched JJ Spaun. It came up with a ticket. The first time I ever bet in JJ Spaun was July 6, 2022. I took him live 35-1. I put $50 on him. And he didn't win. He hasn't won for me, but shout out BK. He really fucked BK earlier this year. What's up, everybody? I'm trying to get into all the comments. If I miss, did I miss the new intro? You might have. Yeah. W bangers. Yep. What the fuck is this? What are you talking about? What the fuck is this? Why does nobody likes the intro? Why are people bitching about the intro? I like the intro. Tiramisu, dude, there's no way you had tiramisu for breakfast. There's just no way. I refuse to believe that. No steak because Burns put him in piss last night. No, I don't think so. W sweats. Yeah. Took Adam Scott 16-1. Dude, Burns really bad lake golfer. Yeah, I do think Burns kind of got fucked though. RIP bankroll. What happened to your bankroll? Do the people you work with know about your online persona? A handful of them do. Yeah, my manager, actually my office manager, found out, and she was like, "Oh, do you use RotoWire?" I was like, "Yeah," and she goes, "I went to school with the guy who started that," and I was like, "No shit." Tell them what's up. Let's get a fucking sponsorship. I don't know if RotoWire does sponsorships. Anyways, we don't need that. We got Pickett, Pickett. Pickett fucking rules. If you haven't downloaded Pickett, download Pickett. Track your wagers. I know somebody said, why do I want to see the piss I'm in? Listen, brother, I got 2 green days on my fucking calendar in the month of June. That shit ain't fun. What has it been? 15 days? 2 winning days out of 13? That shit ain't fun. Okay. All right. We got to get right. I'm looking to get right this week. I'm looking to win some fucking bets this week. Okay. Thank you to JJ Spaun, though. First round leader, live plus 750 and to win the tournament 4-1. But I would have loved Bobby Mack at 35-1. Took a little small slice on him. You know what I mean? Saw a slice on Bobby Mack. Love the intro. W. Jason Berger. Yep. RIP Wager Talk. Dude, what is up with Wager Talk? Apparently everybody on Wager Talk is just terrible at gambling. Listen, I want to make something really clear. You're not going to find me shitting on people who are bad at gambling. Do you want to know why that is? Because it's really fucking hard, dude. Gambling is really hard. It's really hard. All right. That's why I hate when people get fucking hot and they act all cocky and swaggy like their shit don't stink. Brother, Steak had a great quote one time. He was like, if you haven't been humbled by gambling, you haven't been doing it long enough. You're going to be hot, but then you are going to be not hot. It happens to everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody. Did you guys listen to the Billy Walters interview, by the way, when he was on Joe Rogan? It was excellent. It was excellent. He said, I almost just said I'll never forget this, but I actually kind of forgot what he said exactly verbatim. He said something along the lines of, at one time, I knew 50 of the best gamblers on earth, but I also saw those 50 best gamblers become 50 of the worst gamblers, or most winning gamblers. Then they become 50 losing gamblers. You know what I mean? Like shit that used to work for you doesn't work. So I'm not like, I don't know. I saw Wager Talk tweet. I bookmarked it. I wanted to find out a little bit more about what was going on or what it meant. But I think people on Wager Talk, they all serve picks, or sell picks. That's the service they provide. And like the majority of them are losing. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. Again, I don't have beef with fucking people who sell picks, bro. People want to buy picks. I think that's the crazier part. Sorry. And I really got nothing against it. You know, I've had people ask me in the past, like, DJen, who do you co-sign for if and I've said, you could say what you want about the guy, but I've thought Winners Group was one of the fucking sharpest dudes on Twitter for a really, really long time. My glasses are so foggy. He sells picks. I don't give a shit. I think that guy's probably like good enough to do it, but everybody's going to fucking lose. So whatever. Anyways, it is the fact that they sell picks and they are down massive this year. Yeah. Listen, I'm not giving them an out by any means. I'm not defending them. I think also what they do that's kind of scummy. I think don't they hype up the wins, but they don't really say anything about the losses. See that's not cool. That's not cool. And that's why I had such a fucking problem with Yay Lads coming at me like, oh, look who's starting to be transparent. Yay Lads. What the fuck was that shit about? I think you've moved past that, though, so we're all good. Anyways, low-key good NHL capper over there. Ain't buying shit, though. Yeah. Dude, like, I don't know, man. You want to know, like, I get it. If you just want to bet on sports to win money, I get it. You want to bet on sports to win money. Go. You look at the board and you're like, I don't know what to do, but I want to win money. Go pay somebody for picks. If that's what you want to do. Not 1 second of my life. The only thing I did actually was 1 year, me and Greg got Warren Sharp service. I came across Warren Sharp service and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Let's see how sharp he really is. We bought like the last 4 weeks of a season. and we compared our picks to his. And there were times when we aligned, and of course, when we aligned, it fucking lost. Shout out the first half over in a fucking Bills Niners game one year. I'll never forget that. He was on like a 10-game winning streak. And I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to tail this motherfucker. But I loved when I saw that Warren Sharp was on and we were on the opposite and that shit hit. That was back in the contrarian days. I'd rather tail a meme capper. Like steak than pay for picks. Dude, I totally agree. Like at the end of the day, you know, this is what drives me insane. The people who pay for picks, if the person whose picks you're buying lose, those people probably get upset at those pick sellers. You know who you really should be upset at? Yourself. Because you can't make your own decisions. Okay? That's what I think. And again, I'm not judging you. If you want to pay for picks, that is totally fine. If all you want to do is win money and you want to buy somebody who's very good at gambling, if you want to buy their picks to hopefully win money, fair enough. But if those bets lose, you cannot be upset because, brother, you don't have the nuts to make your own decision. Okay? So that's why I see these fucking wager talk people are losing. I'm not surprised because that fucking shit is hard. Oh, you're telling me more people are losing at gambling than winning? Yeah, wake the fuck up. You know what I mean? But listen, if the website's going all fucking shady about it, then fuck them. This guy's spitting facts. Thank you, D. Mahoney. Yeah, I hate that shit, you know? I'm sure fucking, look, I know I've seen Beef tweet like Parlay Safari's record. He's down like 50 units in a month, whatever. That shit happens. But like, if you're buying Parlay Safari's, you can't be sending the guy death threats if you're paying for his picks and they're losing. You know what I mean? And I'm not shitting on, I like that Beef holds people accountable and whatnot. Also, I like Boomer Bets. I think Boomer Bets is a great follow. Do we like Boomer Bets in here? I saw somebody comment that they didn't like Boomer Bets. I like Boomer Bets. Boston Sports Store can get busy dizzy with a sub bang most recently. Thank you, guys. Everyone will buy picks, either don't have the time, cucks, or just dumb. Yeah, that's the way I view it. If you can't make your own decision, better. Yeah. I just tail DC bets during the offseason. Are we fading Alex Caruso under home runs? Very, very, very funny. He's awesome. Love that guy. I like Boomer. But yeah, dude, I gamble because I like to be right. I like to have an opinion on sports, and I like to back it up by putting my money on it. That's why I like to gamble. You know what I mean? And then the new wave of bettors. This is what kind of irks me. And it is what it is. It is what it is. It's the nature of the game. Like at the end of the day, there's so much data out there. There's so much analytics out there. And there's all these websites that can do this for you. Let's use Outlier as an example. You know what kind of annoys me? You have these websites. And I like these websites. I'm not shitting on the websites. I'll tell you what I'm shitting on in a second. It's a long-winded rant. We got a long morning. It's 10:19 a.m. Hello, good morning. We're going to rant about, we're going to recap the good stuff here in a minute. People, this is what I don't like. I don't care that people sell picks, but you know what I do care? People that sell picks, I have a suspicion, and I don't know for sure. I can't prove it, and I don't have anyone specific that I'm going after, but I have hunches that people go into these websites like Outlier. They go in and they click whatever's plus EV. They find all the plus EV bets, which Outlier provided you and is showing you have the best chance of hitting. And then the cappers who sell picks are making those their plays and selling them. You kind of get what I'm saying? It's like, wait a minute, you're not really doing anything. How are you going to make those picks your picks and sell them to somebody? That kind of annoys me. You know what I mean? We are here for the Ramble W's. W Ramble too. Anyways. What's up, DeWash? Those were the days. I might be washed now. Yeah. DC, you're a sharp dude. By the way, a lot of sharp dudes in here, by the way. And dude, I don't know if we have any do that. Sometimes handle named Tati_Anna comes in here, but you never know. You still got it, bro. Just tell DC bets during the NFL. I feel like am I having deja vu? I've seen that comment 3 times. Anyways. We got some things to talk about. First and foremost, we're going to talk about the U.S. Open. Show of hands. W mug. Yep, thank you. I had it the other way. I still rock my gambling mug. I don't really wear my hat as much anymore because I think my head has gotten larger and the hat kind of looks weird on me. We need a new round of gambling hats. Show of hands. Who loved Oakmont? I'll talk about Devers. I still don't know how to say it. I'll talk about Devers in a second. Let me tell you right now. I loved Oakmont. Loved Hand is raised. Thank you, everybody. Look at this participation. This is great. If only this many fucking people could vote on the squad rides. Do you agree when Burns was mad about that hit out of the puddle? Absolutely. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Outright ticket holder. Loved it, though. I loved Oakmont. I loved it. And let me tell you, I didn't love it at first because this is what happened. The very first day, we're getting told, oh, this is going to be the hardest golf course in the world. And you look at the leaderboard, through 7 holes, you got Thurston Lawrence like 4 under. You got JJ Spaun 3 under before all the big dogs tee off. And you're like, oh, no. Is this not? This is going to suck, isn't it? All this hype, everything we were promised, this is going to suck. You know, I had that hunch. I had that hunch for a minute. But then the big dogs did tee off. And the first big dog that I started, I'll say, you know what? This guy's probably not a big dog anymore. The first big dog that I see collapsing was Justin Thomas. Did you guys watch Justin Thomas putt on day one? Do you remember that? Did anybody see that? I was following Justin Thomas because I have my short list of FOMO golfers who, if they win, I would be like, God damn it, I fucking thought about betting him. I wish I bet him. And Justin Thomas was on there, you know? And I'm watching him putt, and I'm just saying to myself, holy shit. Either Justin Thomas is really stinky or this course is going to be fucking chaos. Please don't fall for the Ohtani K market. Okay, yeah. JT, a big dog laughing? Yeah. Maybe JT's not a big dog. Looks lost out there. He really does. But listen, this is what the beautiful thing was. These guys, these guys, these really good golfers, these guys go out there and don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on Tommy Fleetwood. Don't even get me started on Tommy Fleetwood. I have hit one golf outright all year. Actually, I'll back it up. I've hit one golf right in the last 18 months. I hit none last year. I'm in no position to shit on anybody's golf bets. If you're betting on Tommy Fleetwood to win golf tournaments, you need help. Okay? You need help. There's not a number you need to call. You just need to stop it. You need to stop it. Okay? But anyways, then we start watching these big dogs tee off, and it's like, holy shit. Rory's having a little trouble. Scotty's having a little trouble. You know, Scotty's like 4 back, and he's still plus 400 to win a golf tournament. Welcome to the fucking modern era, right? Like, this is just the day and age we live in. Scotty Scheffler is that guy, but he's just not really figuring out. He's struggling. All these guys are struggling. And I'm like, this is kind of cool, you know? Then we go into Friday. Things get a little weird. But you get some big names that emerge. You get the Hovlands that start fucking dialing in. What did Hovland start? 2 over, and then he fucking birdied like 3 in a row or something. Hovland starts getting right. Sam Burns is getting right. Who's another guy that was up there on Friday and that kind of faded? There was another guy. I'm missing his name. Kim Young looked like he might be finding his groove. Yeah, some guys were coming to the top. But you still saw so many people struggling. I mean, you would scroll down that leaderboard and see +6, +7, +8. Oh, yeah, Rom was up there. Thank you, St. Louis kid. Yep. Rom is making a move. I had a lot of FOMO on Rom because I was going to go Rom, and then I went Ludwig last second. Ludwig didn't even make the cut. That was a shit wager. And I'm thinking to myself, this is pretty cool. You know, this is cool. I certainly, Ben Griffin was up there. I certainly don't want a bunch of limp dick losers at the top of a leaderboard on a U.S. Open, but I loved that we had a Hovland, that we had a Rom, and that we had a Burns up there too. And then a couple of no names. You know what I mean? I thought that was awesome. And JJ Spaun, dude. JJ Spawn's been playing great golf. Put some fucking respect. Sung Jae. Yep. Sung Jae almost fucked me out of the first round leader bet. Sung Jae was -5, and then he immediately collapsed. I was watching this golf tournament after Friday, and I'm like, this is cool. This is cool because it's something you're really not used to. You know what I loved about this golf tournament, about this golf course? Not sucking was playing well. You know what I mean? You just had to not suck to play well. And it's pretty cool to see some of let me start this over. It's pretty cool to see human beings who are the best in the world at golf not really play that well and not really do that. Not find success. You had to basically transform your idea of what was good at this golf course. And good was not sucking. That's it. You just had to not suck. I thought that was awesome. Oh, Koepka was another guy. Koepka was up there. Xander with a sub bang. Aloha was a sub bang. Here for the ramble. Stay for the picks. Love that. So I'm loving it. I'm loving this. You know, I like a little adversity. I like to see shit get mucked up a little bit. Not all the time, you know, not all the time, but I like to see people struggling out there. And then you got the fucking takes on Twitter left and right. Like, I forget what Jared Smith's fucking tweet was. I'm not going to shit on him again. A couple other people bitching about the golf course. What are you bitching about? What are you bitching about? I don't want to see every ball fucking fall 8 feet from the fucking tee on the approach shot. I mean, from the hole on the approach shot, you know, like there are these tournaments where when you're watching approach shots and they land every time you hear, if you have the sound on, you hear, ooh, you know, no, you didn't get the oohs. You got the, oh, like, oh shit, he's fucked. That was awesome. It was cool to watch a golf tournament and be like, oh shit, that guy's fucked. Or to celebrate it, it was like, it was like, he's not fucked. Hell yeah, he's not fucked. He probably ain't gonna birdie, but he's not fucked. I thought that was so cool. I really did. I thought it was so cool. And the entire time too, it was like a nice little blend of the right kind of guys up there too. Because you know what, at the end of the day, fuck Wyndham Clark. This big fucking baby. Fuck this guy. This guy goes into the clubhouse and you got the clip of him hitting his tee shot. Fuck. I got no problem with emotion. I got no problem with emotion. You're competitive. You want to go out there. You want to win. I understand that. But brother, it's the hardest golf course in the world. You can't be going in the clubhouse and kicking lockers in because you didn't play well. Nobody's playing well. You know what I mean? Nobody's kicking ass out there. You're not just fucking some anomaly where everybody's doing well. And like that would be a reason. If you were playing a golf course where everybody's fucking cutting it up, but Wyndham Clark can't make a birdie, then I get it. People upset how hard Oakmont clearly didn't too much time for the course beforehand. There should be a punching bag in the locker room. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't care for Wyndham fucking Clark going in the clubhouse and acting like a child. I got no problem. You know what that would be like? That would be like asking out Tate McRae. And she says, no, I'm good. And then you go and you punch a hole in your wall. You're like, oh, Tate McRae didn't say yes to me asking her out on a date. That's what Wyndham Clark did. Where are your expectations, Wyndham? What did you think you were going to do at Oakmont? Fucking idiot. So anyways, you got Wyndham Clark being a ginormous fucking douchebag. I'm not even going to say douchebag. Baby. Then you got Rory crying up a fucking storm. I'm so sick of Rory. I'm sorry. Never been a big Rory guy. Never been a big Rory hater. I'm not gonna overblow Rory on some of the things he said because, like, I get it. He climbed his Everest. He's having a tough time finding motivation. I get it. But, like, come on, man. How many times are you gonna throw your golf club? You're 8 over. And you're throwing your golf club? Relax, bro. You ain't got it. It's a hard course. Everybody's fucking falling left and right out there. Shut up. Big baby. Ginormous baby. You know? Shane Lowry, too. I still think Shane Lowry's probably a nice guy to get a beer with, but I saw a great tweet. I think it was Outright King. It was like, oh, are we done pretending that Shane Lowry is a jolly guy? You know, just because he's got an Irish accent or something. Shane Lowry's a big fucking baby, too. All these guys babying it up. Meanwhile, you got JJ Spaun out there just head down. What was he yesterday? 5 over through the front 9. Head down. No big deal. Sam Burns, too. Sam Burns for like the first 3 rounds. Head down. You know? I don't know if I can take the baby comments from a man that's on week 50 of wearing a wrist guard. Yeah, but dude, I'm not trying to act tough. I'm not trying. You guys got to stop comparing these athletes to me. Okay? You got to stop comparing these athletes to me. Rory McIlroy, if you climbed your Everest and you're good and you're fun and you don't have motivation and you hope that you play a 4.5-hour round and get the fuck out of there, shut up about bitching to the media. Oh, my frustrations with you guys. Throwing your golf club left and right. Get the fuck out of there. Withdraw. Say you got a hamstring injury. He is a ginormous baby. Clammucker, don't say he's a baby unless you can fucking shoot par. No. Exactly. This game used to be based on sports sharing integrity. Fuck Larry and Ori. Yeah. Oakmont shows how guys really are mentally. They're used to shooting -12 for attorney. Just ain't gonna happen here. Yeah, like I don't understand it. I don't understand it. You know, going into it, Xander with a sub bang. Appreciate you. Aloha bets too. I think I already said that. You know, going into it, it's not gonna be easy. You know what I mean? You know, it's not gonna be easy. So if you're sucking, like it is what it is. I'm not trying to tell these guys how to behave. I want to make it clear. I'm not trying to tell. You could still get pissed off on the fucking golf course, you know? But I just thought like I like the Wyndham Clark thing was by far and away a little over the top. I thought my comparison was pretty good there. Odeze with the sub bang. Hope it was a great weekend, DJen. Thank you very much. Rory not having the motivation is the difference between the goods and the greats. Prime Tiger and Jack were always motivated to smoke the course. Yeah. And you know what? You know what? You want me to fucking glaze LeBron? I'll glaze LeBron. I'll glaze LeBron for a second. You ready for this? Rory McIlroy's actions make me appreciate LeBron James more. Facts. Facts. Are you guys listening to this? You know I'm not even a LeBron guy. I hope you can respect this take. I still got to give it to LeBron. I got to give it to LeBron. LeBron went and got his championship. He then went back to Cleveland and got his championship there. And then he went to LA and he got his championship there. That motherfucker still wants it. And you know what LeBron does? He still, I got to give him credit, and I'm not a LeBron guy. He still goes out there in a regular season game against the fucking Washington Wizards, and he still plays his ass off, and he still wants to win. You know? So, listen, I'm not trying to fucking bash on Rory. I'm not even like talking about being a lib or the political thing. Nothing about that. Just from like a dog in sports, he's just not one of them. He's just not one of them. I'm sorry. You've cemented your spot as being a little bitch. Great golfer, but you're a little bitch. And all it did, even though I think LeBron James is corny as shit and flops like a motherfucker, LeBron deserves so much credit because you can see what he could do from little limp dicks like fucking Rory McIlroy. Bobby Mack's reaction to Spawn's putt was great. Yeah, I like him. Round of applause for Unker. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. When do we get to Magic fans thinking they just got prime MJL? We'll fucking get there. I wish Steak was here to talk about that. But listen, I want to give JJ Spaun credit. And I just want you guys to understand something. JJ Spaun is a dude. I know he came into this tournament just missing the cut, but from January, from this year, T3 at the Sony Open, T29, T15, T33. Like, these are respectable finishes for JJ Spaun. He was second in the Players. He lost in the playoff. He tied second for the Cognizant. Then his most recent finishes, 50th at the Masters, T42, T17, T37, T6 at the Charles Schwab in May. And yeah, he missed the cut at the Memorial. Oh, well. Bro, JJ Spaun can golf, dude. He can golf. He's been scrappy all fucking year. So I've been trying to ride this fuck stick since 2024. I got hella tickets on him. I was looking at my photos. It sucks not having a ticket on the guy that you've like seen, you know, like coming on. But that's the beauty of golf. The beauty of golf betting, one of my favorite things to do as a golf bettor is like see the guys who are in the hundreds or the 90s or the 80s that are starting to creep up. You know, like if you follow, you guys didn't read the newsletter when I did year one of golf betting, and that's okay. But Joaquin Niemann was 66-1 when I hit him on the very first time. And I was like, we're not going to be getting 66-1s on Joaquin Niemann for much longer. Strike while it's hot. JJ Spaun is that guy. Also, Ben Griffin, serious golfer. You know, this is what we need in golf. We need serious golfers. Seriously. Do you understand? Did you see my favorite golfer list? We need guys to emerge. We need guys to go from slap dick fucking golfers to serious golfers, because what do we really have? What do we really have in golf now? You know, what do we have? Cantlay? Fuck Cantlay. Justin Thomas? Fuck Justin Thomas. Tommy fucking fuck Fleetwood. I don't know what's going on with the deck. And don't get me started on Colin Morikawa. Don't get me started on this motherfucker. This guy can't go out in the fucking rain. What is he? What is he, a witch? This guy's going to melt if he gets fucking wet. What a ginormous fucking pussy. God, I can't stand Colin Morikawa. Cam Smith, I know he's at LIV, but even still at the U.S. Open, he's fucking done. Hovland can't figure out if he wants to be serious or not. You know what I mean? It's time for the Sepp Strakas and the JJ Spauns and the Ben Gray. It's time for these guys to become serious golfers. You know what I mean? Because we need new serious golfers that we can watch week in and week out, who are going to be up there at the top of the leaderboard, that we can at least know going into battle when we as gamblers put our money on them, that they're going to be there. The top 2 inches. You know what I mean? I talk about it all the time. The top 2 inches, that they're going to try to be there. They're going to be in it. You know, they got grit. They got dog. I'm fucking done with these Patrick Cantlays of the world. Done. Fuck this loser. Fucking lip-licking knob job son of a bitch. Bunch of unserious ball whackers. Yeah. Aberg, too. I mean, listen, I'm not going to be all the way out on Aberg. That was unfortunate. I thought it was crazy when they shared his stat. I can't wait for the inevitable Charlie Woods domination. Yep. Need guys to compete with Scotty. Yeah, man. Yeah. We do. We do need guys to compete with Scotty. So I don't know what he was worried about. He's a piece of shit and it floats. Well, what are we talking about? Okawa? Yeah. Real quick, I do want to mention, though, in terms of the actual golf itself, I do think Burns kind of got fucked. I do think Burns got fucked. And if I was Beav, I would be very upset. I really would. Who's got a gambling mug this morning? Who's sipping out of their gambling mugs this morning? I still got them on the website. I think they're like $15. I'm not trying to promote the gambling mug out to you on a Monday morning. You know what I mean? We're just shooting the shit, having a good time. Really thought Bradley could have a finish. Yeah, dude, that's another guy. Like, are you a serious golfer or are you not? Like, see you later, Max Homa. I thought Max Homa was a serious golfer. Burns went +8 yesterday. Regardless, he did not do himself any favors. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Let me put it this way. I think he got fucked, but even still, he did not play like he deserved to win. Truthfully, JJ Spaun coming back from that start, resilience. JJ Spaun deserved to win. It was great. I put myself in the shoes of a Sam Burns better. My only thing is, I feel like, oh my God, did I just get clipped? Love for LeBron. That is hilarious, B-Dot. I just saw that you clipped that. Homas and shambles. Yep. I don't think Burns would have finished anyways. Totally agree. Not an excuse for like, oh, he would have won. But like just overall, kind of got fucked. You know, W Clipper Spawn hit the damn pin. Yeah. Yes. Dude, okay. Not serious take here. Serious take. Can we get serious for a second? There needs to be a rule. Am I right or am I wrong? Sorry, I'm just retweeting the stream on Twitter. JJ Spaun after the weather day was prime. Okay, but like, okay. If your ball hits the flag stick, okay, if it hits the flag stick and rolls back like 40 feet, that's kind of fucked. And I feel like it's part of the game. Really? Hitting the flag stick? Because think about it. If that flag, think about this. The flag is not there. Your ball needs to go in the hole. It doesn't need to bypass the flag. You take the flag out when you putt. The flag is just there to let you know where the hole is. If that flag is not there, that ball bounces over the hole and probably spins back and it is within 6 feet. You know, think about it. When you set up the course and let's say you put a camera stand somewhere, if your ball's behind that camera stand, don't you get to move it? You know, the flag isn't there. He might not have aimed it as good. He can technically have his caddy go pull it. Should be like baseball where if you hit the foul pole, it's a home run. Dude, like, yeah. Flag wasn't there. That ball's going 20 feet over. Well, it's better than going 40 feet backwards. No? He can technically have his camera pull it. Camera stand isn't a flag. No, but you know what I mean, though. It's like, yeah, it's there, but you can play on as if it's not. You can't get behind? Okay. Smash balls into it. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You can't smash a golf ball. I'm not talking about when you're on the green, dude. No, 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 no. Not when you're on the green. This ain't it. Okay. Not an intellectual when it comes to golf whatsoever. I get what you mean, but the flag stick is actually a part of the game, whereas camera isn't. Worst rule, having to hit out of a divot. Yeah. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. That's dumb too. He would have been in the rough off the green without the flag. Really? I don't know. Anyways, just a thought. Listen. The games evolve and change rules all the time. All the time. You know, look at the fucking pitch clock. Look at the pickoff attempt. I'm just saying, it kind of sucks if you hit the flag and the ball fucking kicks 40 feet away. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Let's talk Rafi Devers. By the way, just tell me one more time. Is it Devers or Devers? I think it's Devers. Maybe it's Devers. I do not know. I probably should. Waiting on you. Devers. Okay. Not Devers. Understood. So I have a question. And I've seen some takes, and I think they're actually really good takes. And I understand a lot of you are probably not like big Portnoy fans or whatever, but I thought he had some great rants on the Boston Red Sox. Also, I just saw this one too. I'm going to share my screen for a second. Hold on.
Small market team. Text from Dean Wood last night saying, I need to weigh in on the Devers trade. Go.
All right, I'm not going to make you watch that full minute. Damian Woody says Boston is acting like the Tampa Bay. I don't know why I can't talk. I'm sorry. The Tampa Bay Rays, like we're a small market team. My thoughts exactly. So here's what I don't understand, and I still just cannot get over the fact that the Boston Red Sox traded Mookie Betts. I think Mookie Betts is one of the best baseball players, like in what? In the last 10 years? Is that fair? I didn't think there would be another Luka type trade. Yeah, Penguins and Red Sox funneling money for Liverpool, dude. What like? I'm so baffled. Who's the third, DC? Is it Chris Sale? Is that the other guy? What is going on with the Boston Red Sox? It's a legitimate question. Okay. Because a franchise like this, when you have your guys, they should forever be your guys. And the Red Sox did this before. Or I'm sorry. No, that's not what I mean. The old Red Sox would have never done this. The old Red Sox, Manny Ramirez, Pedro Martinez, Big Papi, Dustin Pedroia, Veritek. Who else am I missing? Schilling. Who am I missing? Oh, Bogarts. Is that the guy? I don't think I understand. Benintendi. Yeah, Benintendi's whatever. I don't think I understand the Boston Red Sox just all of a sudden. Their loyalty to their players and their guys has just totally evaporated. The writing on the wall was when they signed Bregman. Like, why sign Bregman to trade Devers? Either you're trying to win a World Series or you're not. Giants playing $300 million for DH is also a little questionable. Sure. Harrison already got sent to AAA. That's okay. That's all right. I actually think that guy's going to be a decent pitcher. The writing was on the wall when they signed Bregman. Okay, so well, here I guess I'm kind of conflicted then, because it to my understanding, okay, can you guys help me out here? Can you guys help me out? To my understanding, Devers, a great baseball player, was he not a good third baseman? I played third. Was he not a good third baseman? He was apparently a big diva they did not want to deal with. He was an average fielder. Okay. No. Nerfy Chad says no. All right. Let's get a couple more answers and more opinions, because I'm curious to know. Led the league in errors last year. Okay. Well, that's a problem. Okay. Okay. Terrible third baseman. Okay. So then I'm trying to be as pragmatic about this as possible. Did I just use that word correctly? Chat? Did I just fucking nail pragmatic? What does pragmatic mean? Big word on a Monday. Dude, wow. I just fucking nailed that. Anyways, I'm going to try to be pragmatic about this, okay? I'm going to try to be. So if you're the Red Sox, the ideal situation, right, is in the offseason, you have Rafi Devers, who is not a good third baseman, but he's a great hitter. So you want him to DH and you want to sign a really good third baseman. You want to sign Alex Bregman. Cool. But as an organization, or as my Canadian friends say, organization, you definitely should probably have that conversation with Rafi first. So clearly they didn't do that. We all know. They just like signed him and then they told him later, hey, you're going to DH and not play third. Right? That's the problem. That's the problem, right? That was the problem. This is where this whole thing went wrong. Red Sox upper brass is shit. I live in the Boston area. The GM hasn't even addressed the media. So can you just tell me if I'm right or wrong about that? I'm more so asking a question. Okay, got that right. Cool. So just wait till Bregman opts out of his contract in November. The Red Sox fans go nuts. Okay. I think you meant practical. Yeah, maybe I meant practical. Let's just run with pragmatic. All right. So they didn't do that, which is interesting. They probably should have. They didn't do that. So already there's some hostility. But here's my question. Up until this point, I know Bregman's hurt. Up until this point, I know Rafi had a terrible start to the season, but he's been hitting a lot better. So up until this point, till Sunday, June 4th, 15th, were Bregman and Devers coexisting? Like, was it working or was it not working? There's been times where they've both been in the lineup. Devers is DH'd and Bregman's played third, right? That's happened. That's been happening. Can anybody correct me or tell me if that's not been happening? Am I way off here? You know? He has a $300 million contract. He shouldn't have any problems. You are correct, sir. Okay, thank you. Devers has only DH this year. Did not want to play third when Bregman went down, and I think that was the boiling point. I understand. So basically, Devers, they said, Devers, you're not good enough to play third. We want Bregman to play third. Bregman gets hurt, and now they say, Devers, we want you to go back to third. Honestly, I mean, like, oh, they tried to force him to play first? Let me see what you guys are saying real quick. The timing is just nuts. Finally put yourself over 500. You sweep the Yankees and make this deal out of the blue. If you actually shopped around, get a little bit of contract, you would have got a way better deal. Hypocrisy of going out to get Garrett Crochet and Alex Bregman to win this year, and then in June you trade the face of the franchise, joke of front office, joke. You've offloaded multiple elite players, clueless. Yeah. Miscommunication between the front office endeavors with the whole third base situation. Right. Terrible fielder. Yeah. Yeah. They also tried to get him on first. Yeah. He was pissed. Bro gets paid millions to throw a baseball. Do whatever the coach tells you. Yeah. First base is what they try to force. Devers refused to play at first after Costas publicity. Got it. Okay. So I think it's fair to say, Rafi is also being kind of I'm not going to call him a bitch. Rafi's too good to be called a bitch. Diva. A diva is a female version of a hustler, right? Devers is being a bitch. You're not better. Sit down and hit. Okay. Had 20 years of greatness. Now we're going to get 20 years of moose shit. He's a mean type of guy. Okay. Giants play Boston this weekend, so that'll be fun. Who's more unlikable, Rory or Devers? I think Rory. He's being a bitch, but I also understand. Yeah, like you sort of understand it a little bit. I'm also kind of with you. I get what Risings or somebody said earlier, Nerfy Chad. You're getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars. Just go play. Do whatever the team needs you to do. Yeah. I always thought with the players because no matter the story, we can all agree bases Basses can be asses. Oh, bosses can be asses. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. We're not even close. I mean, up until this year, Devers was never criticized, was he? Was Devers thought of as being a diva or a whiny person or a me guy up until this play turd thing? One of my favorite quotes of all time, by the way. I play turd. So, I guess what I'm trying to understand about this whole situation is like, could it have been avoided? And it sounds to me like it could have, right? It probably could have been avoided. I agree with the Red Sox trading him, but I also understand why he'd be pissed for the lack of communication. Right. No, because he play third every day. They first signed Bregman without giving Devers a heads up and tell him he's not a third baseman, that he's a DH. Okay. That's where I'm at. Nicky Gambles. I think I'm with Nicky Gambles. That's where I'm coming to. That's where I have landed on. Yeah. This whole thing could have been avoided. And I think the way the Red Sox handled it, see, we're talking about Rafi handling it like a whiny bitch. I mean, the Red Sox kind of poked the bear. He's your fucking guy. Devers is your guy. He's your dude. You know? What does Aaron Judge play in center field, right field? What the fuck does he play? Like, imagine you just tell him, like, you're not playing that position anymore. They probably would have had a conversation about it. Joey Chestnut back in the hot dog eating contest for so bad. I'm hilarious. You just threw that out there. Red Sox screwed themselves. If they were honest and straight up with him, maybe he capitulates. Ooh, let's go. Let's have ourselves a fucking big word Monday, baby. We aren't even talking about the lack of compensation in return either. No shot we can bring. No. I just meant like the dude of the team. Isn't trading for pitchers from San Fran usually a bad idea too? Oh, good point. I want to see how Breslow and the Red Sox front office address the media later today. So it sounds to me, and then we're going to move on. It sounds to me like, for the most part, nobody likes this, right? Like, nobody likes this. I'm trying to think of, like, if you're the Red Sox, you know, if you're the PR person, if you're the spokesperson, if you're whomever, right? What's your best line of defense? What's your best defense? You just you're going all in on Bregman. And dude, Bregman's a really good baseball player. Like, he's fucking good, and he's having a pretty good year from what I understand. You know? It's like if the Eagles signed Stafford and tried to get Hurts to play running back. Wow, this is a pretty interesting take. Kind of agree with it and dig it. So, Breslow already got hit. Addy leaked. They're gonna have cops at his house for a while. Man, that sucks. That we live. That's just how people react. That sucks. Remember, people came to Dan Campbell's house. Those people that went to Dan Campbell's house should be what we need. Like, back in the day, Australia. I'm pretty sure Australia is where, like, the British sent their prisoners, or was it New Zealand? Does anybody know this? Anybody a history buff? You know, we kind of need that. We need was that a Harry Potter book, The Prisoners of Azkaban? We need an Azkaban. Australia, yes, thank you. God damn, I am fucking crushing today. Pragmatic, big word, fucking history buffing the shit out of you guys. You know, if you docs in front of, yeah, no shit. Boston sports fans, yeah, but dude, all sports fans have those kinds of people. They all do. Nonsense like that. Yeah, we need an Azkaban to send people that do this kind of stuff like this. That's what we do. If I was in charge, that's how that would be the norm. If I was in charge, that would be the norm. Let me tell you a few things that would change. Okay. College basketball teams would not get into the bonus with 12 minutes left. That's out of here. All right. That's gone. Games would start on time. Okay. If I say the Panthers and the Oilers game is going to start at 8 p.m., it's going to fucking start at 8 p.m. Not some fucking dickbag in the stands at Edmonton. What is up with Edmonton? Every fucking game starts 28 minutes later. They got some guy in the stands singing the fucking national anthem. And I understand we have to sing "Oh Canada." We got to sing the national anthem. Start that shit at 7:40. Okay. So if I'm in charge, You're not getting in the bonus over 10 minutes if you're a college basketball team. You're not fucking starting games at 8:28 when you say they're going to start at 8 p.m. And fuck you, West Coast. Sorry, nothing personal. Nothing starting at 8 p.m. anymore. Everything starts at 7 p.m. EST. Oh, but it's 4 o'clock for fuck you. It's 4 o'clock for us. Fuck you. You get to see the end of it. How about that? How about that? If it goes into overtime, if it goes into double overtime, you get to stay up for it. Okay? Congratulations. And so far, 3 of the fucking 4 games in the Stanley Cup went into overtime. So I don't want to hear your shit, West Coast. And then third, I play third. Anybody who fucking DMs an athlete or leaks an address of a coach or a front office, you're going to Azkaban. I don't even know. Is there even an Azkaban? There's probably not an Azkaban. Okay. That's probably like me saying, is there even a Narnia? There's no Azkaban, but we're going to make an Azkaban. I believe in the ability to make an Azkaban, or we can find an Azkaban. And if you do these things, you're gone. You're gone. You're gone. If you're under the age of 13, you get a second chance because you're so young and stupid. You get a second chance. But if you're over that, you're done. You are totally fucking. You can't be saved. You can't be saved. Like Project Pat said, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. These people don't want to be saved. They are fucking lunatic morons. Get them out of here. Guantanamo Bay. There you go. DJen, you were born for the West Coast time zone. I know that. Don't forget, though, when I worked at a bar in my 20s, my night didn't start till 10 p.m. I was up till 4 a.m. I slept in till 11. You know what I mean? I wasn't always this way. Alcatraz is damn near Azkaban. Yeah. Banished from society. Yeah. Add that. Add frat burners that to the Peter Millar. Dude, I don't understand. I went to Bloomingdale's with my wife the other day. I don't understand the Peter Millar hype. Is it just like nice collared shirts? I don't understand how this thing got so trendy. Unk have the knees fully recovered from Beeve one-on-one. I can't lie to you. No, the left knee hurts. The left knee hurts. I don't know what's going on, but it's something wrong. Yeah. I haven't really been able been the same. W Project Pratt reference. Thank you. 28-minute prelude. I would hate NFL games starting at 10 a.m. True. I wouldn't like that. You're right. DJ had to have been such an amazing bartender. I mean, I was good. I wasn't like the best. Steak was a great bartender. Have you seen the number that Bane chase? Kids thinking it's special, like it hasn't been around forever. Yep. Send them to the Gotham prison. Yeah, exactly. All right. Sounds like we're all in agreement there. Listen, I'm not gonna recap the Desmond Bane trade a whole lot right now. I'm gonna wait for Steak tomorrow. I also did put a video reaction out there because I did see DC Pets commented and said, "Oh, nice rage bait, Unk. Listen, if you come after me for rage baiting, I'm gonna come back immediately. Not necessarily after you, but to address the allegations. I'm just going on camera." Okay, because you can't put it all into fucking into word. Like, you can't expect everybody to read everything. You know what I mean? So I got hit with rage bait accusations for saying it was a 10-10 trade for the Orlando Magic. I'm doubling down. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the trade. I love everything about the trade. You know what? I thought Bill Simmons made a great point. He said they probably threw in an extra draft pick to take KCP. Yeah. Probably. So maybe Desmond Bane really was worth 3 first-round picks. Okay, that's fine. What's wrong with that? Anybody bitching about that? Probably not. But then, hey, get fucking KCP out of here. Loved it. 14-minute quarters for CBB, 4 fouls, 1-1. Yep, 10-10 is crazy. 9-10. How about that? 9-10. Okay, unfortunately, magical. Yeah. We're number 3. Saw people already call him DB3. I don't know. Bane is worth 3 pounds. Dude, I mean, if Mikal Bridges is worth 5, yeah, he probably is. Bro, Desmond Bane is one of the best 3-point shooters in the NBA. The Magic are one of the worst 3-point shooting teams in the NBA. It's a massive need. He's 26 years old. 26 years old. Here comes Alan Dooms. Wrong. Go ahead, Alan. Go ahead. Tell me what would have been better. From a fit standpoint, Bane is the perfect for playing. Thank you. You got to win now. Come on. You don't have to win a championship now. You got to fucking compete now. Bridges is truly not that much better than Bane, to be honest. Yeah. Sure. Donate getting KCP Anthony out of Orlando, but that is heavy for first round picks. Yeah, I just think Allen from the rafters. Yeah, he's never in the rafters. He's a fucking front row seat. Fuck them picks, bro. Thank you, Stews. Fuck them picks, dude. Why is everybody acting like late round fucking picks is really that important? What are we gonna do? What are the Orlando Magic gonna do with adding more fucking 19-year-olds to their bench when you have Paolo, Franz, and Jalen Suggs, who are all like 21, 22, 23 years old. And then you have Anthony Black and Tristan Da Silva. You really need more young guys to develop? No. You need fits. You need to make this team work. Magic can't draft anyway unless they're top 5. Thank you, fucking Special K. Look at the list of guys the Magic have drafted. Mario Hazunya. I mean, come on. Andrew Nicholson, Kevin O'Quinn. Jeez Louise. NBA picks don't matter in a lot. Exactly. I think the Mavs got AD, but only 1 first for Luka. Then the Magic gave up 4 firsts for a guy that's never made an all-star game in his life. I don't give a flying fuck about making an all-star game. Because let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you exactly. You know what the Magic don't need? They don't need an all-star. How many all-stars are too many all-stars? That's that big brain shit. You already have your all-stars. You have your superstars. You've got Paulo and you've got Franz. And Jalen is not too far behind. He's the glue that makes it all go. You don't need another all-star. You need a Desmond Bane. That is exactly what you need. Nope, you're a happy fan somehow after giving up 4 picks for Bane. That awful Bridges trade comparison validates it for you. Oh, well, surprised to see so many people don't value all the picks. The Mikal Bridges trade values nothing for me. I'm only using that to push back on people who are saying that 4 is a lot. And one of my friends, he may or may not be watching right now, said the Magic reset the trade market. No, they didn't. Some people saying picks don't matter, Slurp. The Thunder for the PG trade and celebrating all those picks they got from it. Allen, I've heard the Thunder comparison as well. Imagine the Thunder with SGA, okay? SGA, Jalen Williams, and nothing else. Nothing. Corey Joseph, Caleb Houston, sadly, Jonathan Isaac, Goga, Bitaste. Do you understand what I'm saying? The Thunder ain't the fucking 1 seed, brother. Okay? You got to make this shit work now. The Magic had their early draft picks. They're here. You don't need future early draft picks again. You need guys who can play basketball right fucking now. Guys that can play right now. That's what you need. Otherwise, you're just going to fucking Paulo and Franz are going to get so frustrated. They're going to say, get me the fuck out of here. Johnny Davis got picked before J-Dub. So, I agree. It's now for the Magic. Now. Allen, if they had SGA and Jalen Williams and nothing else, the Thunder would probably trade some of those picks for a guy to win now. It's a lot to give away for Bane, but you didn't have many other choices. Thank you. Hello, DJ in the chat. Sorry for the absence. Was in Michigan. That's okay. You never have to apologize. Hello. Boom. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, anything else that we have not recapped or talked about today? Anything else? The Rays sweep. Actually, no, hold the Rays talk. We're going to glaze them. Myself and Drew are going to glaze. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, please. And if you're not watching on YouTube, I'm going to send you our YouTube link, okay? I'm going to send you the YouTube link. If you're on Twitch, do me a favor. Go to www.youtube.com/@thedgenweekly and give us subscribe to us if you don't mind. Thank you very much. We're going to put a Rays Glaze video on there. Pacers giving teams in the East the illusion they can actually win now. No, the Magic are not done. They need to do more. I'm not saying Bane makes them a championship winning team. I'm not doing that. Yeah, thank you, Rays. You're welcome. No, I know I'm probably going to get some shit for this. I don't really care. I didn't go to a game. Friday night would have been the best night weather-wise. I mean, every game was awesome if you're a Rays fan. I was not. I was thinking about going Saturday. It was rain all day, on and off. The game got delayed. I'm like, we're not going to this game. I had a lovely day of Zen. And then yesterday, it looked terrible too. I walked outside. It was disgusting. I was like, I don't think we're going to do it. I got a bar right down the street. I went and had a delicious Guinness and a black and tan Happy Father's Day, everybody, by the way, all the dads out there, W's. Being a parent does not look like it's easy, and good for you if you've got good kids. I had a lovely time. I wish I would have went to the Rays game. I really do, but there will be other opportunities. They're coming back to New York. I'll see them in Yankee Stadium. Not as enjoyable. No, Magic should go get Brooke Lopez, a free agency. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. Mo Wagner will be back, by the way. Don't forget. Hopefully. What's up, Bart? Good to see you. But anyways, I can't believe the Rays swept the Mets, dude. Mets hadn't been swept all season. The Rays might be a real problem. What else do we need to know from the weekend that was in MLB? And then we'll talk about today's board a little bit. I had a couple good reads this weekend. I went to the TikTok to dive into the board. I went to TikTok and I had a pretty good time doing it. Saw some. We got a really light board today, so we're not going to talk too much. The Rays are back in Tampa taking on the Orioles. I had some pretty good reads, had some bad ones. I took a shot on the Blue Jays yesterday, but I also took the Red Sox at a plus price. I like that 1-1. Took the Orioles first 5 against who they go against, Kikuchi. Took the Orioles first 5 there. Got the Cardinals first 5 with Palante against them. Anyways, I like some of the reads. I've been using the Wager Talk splits a lot, and I like the Pickett splits too. Don't get me wrong, but I just like seeing the opener and where it's going from there. Obviously I have the current line with Pickett, but I like seeing that opener. Maybe there's a way to do it in Pickett. I have to figure it out. I have to get more familiar. And go take a look at my calendar if you want to, because geez Louise, it'll bring a laugh to your day, but it's not bringing a laugh to my day. I'm ready to win some fucking bets. I am, what I really want to do? First of all, I got to hit a fucking home run bet. Like I have to. I fucking have to, Betting USC has been fun. Yeah, stakes Red Sox on a heater. They sure are. Oh, that's what we can talk about. You want to talk about something? Let's talk about something real quick. Okay. I'm ready to fucking, you know what? How about you guys glaze D-Gen for a second? Can you glaze D-Gen for a second? Because I think I fucking deserve it. Can you tell me what you see about the Washington Nationals schedule? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 losses in a row. Okay. I want to make something really clear. All right. I am not the world's best sports bettor. Far from it. Okay. And in fact, right now, I'm a very bad gambler. Straight up. But as much as I don't know ball and I'm wrong, I can still be right. Okay. I didn't use a fucking algorithm. I didn't use a data or analytics to look at hard hit rate or barrel percentage or none of that bullshit. I watched the Washington Nationals. Alan, you listening to this? You fuck. You ever watch sports? You ever watch the games? Glazing yourself. You should have never just decided to bet on them all month in the first place. Why? They were fucking hot. We talked about this. They beat the Diamondbacks in a series on the road. They beat the Mariners on the road. Get out of here. Hindsight 2020, motherfucker. Listen to me. Pay attention. You're going to like this shit. Because you picked a moose shit team. Hold on. You don't have to glaze me for that. I know I get shit for that. But I stopped. This is where you can glaze me. I watched the Washington Nationals. I watched them play baseball 4 or 5 games. You can see it at the plate. They were lost. Terrible. Non-competitive at bats. Bad body language. Bad emotion. Bad everything. They didn't look like a good baseball team. And I said, I'm out. Fucking out. The writing was on the wall. I told you. And this entire weekend, I went on TikTok Live Saturday and I went on TikTok Live Sunday. You know what people told me? D-Gen, it's the Nationals today. D-Gen, it's the Nationals today. You wouldn't believe it. I had at least 5 people tell me on Saturday. I probably had 7 on Sunday. Every single time I said, stop. This is, now shame on me. I really should have been betting against the Nationals. And I told Steak, I was like, dude, I want to fade the Nationals. Let me take an alt live under or something like that and miss the playoffs. Probably fucking minus 1,000 now. But anyways, that's the beauty of getting your eyes on players and teams sometimes. You can tell there's a funk. When I chose to buy into the Nationals, hand up. Didn't watch them. I just looked. And I was like, holy shit. This team is beating good. This team's beating good teams. They're winning. They're scrappy. They're fun. They're scoring runs. And then it just kaputs. Not that I mush them. Did I kill them? Maybe. I'm not denying that allegation at all. But I think I deserve a little bit of credit for saying, hey, guys, hey, I was waving the fucking flag. I was the Paul fucking Revere. I was riding that fucking horse in your ear and saying, stop with the Nationals. Stop with the Nationals. Okay? This team has a fucking problem. They have a problem. Also, shout out, I bet Yuri Perez over strikeouts yesterday. I think he had 0. I don't know if that's ever happened to me before. I really don't. I think Yuri Perez did not record one single strikeout yesterday, and I bet him to have 6. Double check this. Yuri Perez, 4 innings, 4 hits, 0 strikeouts. The Nationals in Seattle are in last place. Seattle's in last place? Oh, jeez. Uncle, I think it would be fun if you picked a team to fade them every month. Yeah, well, I guess it should have been this team. So anyways, get away from the Nationals. Stay away from the Nationals, please. Whatever you do, do not try to bet the Nationals. Stop. This team is fucking bad. Anyways, let's go look at the board today, shall we? Let's go look at the board. I want to win some fucking bets. You know, I need a green day on my Pickett calendar. Here's my calendar, by the way. Jeez. Yep. Okay, that's it. Not good. Not good. All right. Yeah, I gave it all back on Byron Buxton, man. WDJ and Monday. What's up, proper page? Seattle is not in last place. Yeah, Goat Sports. I don't know what you're talking about. Can't win 2 out of the Rockies. They're truly broken, brother. Like my Colombian father-in-law says, brother. Don't do it, man. Don't fucking do it. Ain't worth it. All right, let's get the tabs up. You guys ready to look at the board today? I'm ready to look at the fucking board today. I'm gonna get Pickett up. I'm gonna get covers up. By the way, I gotta follow some people on Pickett. I've realized that, you know, when I was using Action Network, I followed people on Action Network. I gotta follow people on Pickett. I'm gonna need your guys's, if you guys have Pickett, which I hope by now you should. What's up, Adam? You got picks? Good morning. Are we still fading pitchers off of MasterCloud? No. You probably weren't here for that. My pitcher system has not been working at all this season. What's the math behind the Braves yesterday? I don't know. I didn't bet them. How do you strike them out 16 times and lose 10-1? Oh, geez. I don't know. I didn't even see what happened. I need to follow people on Pickett. So I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to post a tweet. Okay. Can you comment with your link? This is not a promotion thing by any means. I'm being dead serious. I got to follow people on Pickett so I can at least see what people are on. You know what I mean? I'm going to ask you to put your Pickett link in there. I'm going to follow you on Pickett so that I can see what people are betting. Not to fade you. But that way, when you go look at the board, it says who's on what. That's what I need. You know, Sandy over ERA coming off a shutout. Dude, I'm out, Dan. I'm out. Cost of Pickett. Goat Sports Media. Sometimes I just don't even understand what you're saying. Let's go to the MLB. All right, first up, you got Sandy. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't really think I want to fade Sandy. My Pickett counter looking like yours this month, DJin. It happens, brother. Just bet responsibly. All right? Shit ain't no game. It's real life out there, real money. Be smart, be careful. All right. Let's go. Go to events. Let's go to MLB. Oh, we got Pacers tonight. Shit. You guys have to tell me. Dude, I think this is a lot of respect, man. I think that is a lot of respect. Call me fucking crazy, but I kind of, you know what I like here? I like the Nerfy. Oh, it's the third most fucking bet. It's the third most popular bet on Pickett. Oh, but of course, definitely losing bets responsibly. Good. Not good, but you know what I mean. The responsibly part's good. Sandy coming off a shutout. Dude, I'm aware. I'm away a tuna. That's from Mace Ventura, by the way. I don't like it, man. This shit ain't working for me. When I am fading a pitcher off or after a masterclass last season, a lot of success. This season, not much success. Not much. So right now, The Phillies open -130, and it's a pick 'em. Someone's moving the line. Do you think it's disrespect to Abel? Dude, well, that's fine. That's one way to look at it. I think it's respect to Sandy, guys. I mean, listen, I think I'm just here to tell you. I think I'm here to tell you. I think Sandy may have gotten right. I mean, this stuff happens. You know, this stuff happens. Go to Baseball Savant. Now, the Phillies have seen Sandy a lot. 234 plate appearances, batting .309. That's not good. That's not good. Mick Abel, Abel, I don't fucking know. I don't know. All right. Pulling up RotoWire too. Let's go see. He's 1-0 with a 2.3 ERA. I did bet on him. I bet on him. Does Pickett interact with DraftKings? I don't know what that means, but I think so. Yes. It syncs with DraftKings. Yes. Syncs with every sports book, legal sports book. Phillies get to Sandy. Yeah. Sandy getting right before trade deadline. Dude. Yeah. Although, I mean, you got to like living in Miami, right? You really want to get traded to like the fucking, I don't know, Guardians? You're on the Phillies first 5. Oh, I have to tell you the truth. I don't think I like it. Streets are saying the Dodgers might acquire him. That stadium is pissed. I had a great time because I went to the luxury thing downstairs a couple years ago. I was on a Wednesday. It was like fucking cheap as shit. I got parking, I got food, I got drinks. It was a great time. Great time. Sandy is trying to get traded. I think we see his best stuff. Yep. By the way, Johnny Juntana and Avery Cheney, Game 14, throwing out the first pitch in Toronto Thursday. I think I'm going to go. State can't make it, which is a big bummer, but I think I'm going to go. And I think I'm going to make it a road trip. I think I'm going to drive. Flights are very expensive. I don't know. I kind of fucked up doing last minute. No, you know what I mean. Nothing against Cleveland, but like going from fucking living in Miami, there's only a handful of other cities you'd probably want to stay living in after that. Maybe, I don't know. Stadium isn't pissed by the pool. What the fuck they throwing out? What the fuck they throwing out the first pitch? Yeah. Isn't that awesome? Thursday, throwing out the first pitch at the Blue Jays game. All right, I'm going to move on. I think I like the under. I think I like the first 5 under. I think Sandy continues to pitch well. I think Abel probably pitches well. This is the first time the Marlins have seen him. I like the first 5 under. Yep. NBA Finals. Yep. Did they win something? No, they didn't win anything. You don't win anything like a contest? No, they're fucking mega fans, bro. And they interviewed the president of the fucking team. It's cool as shit. I did 16 hours round trip at 36 this weekend. Shit sucks. Yeah. That's kind of probably what I'm doing too. But 16 and like 72. I'll break it up into like 3 days. But I'll probably just go. I don't know if I'll stop in Buffalo and eat some wings first. It's like 6 hours to Buffalo. And then it's like 2 to Toronto from Buffalo. It's probably what I'll do. Or I'll just go straight to Toronto. I don't know where I'm going to go on the way back. Should I stop in Syracuse? What's going on in Syracuse for this time of year? Nothing, probably. Saratoga Springs? Saratoga Springs any good? Bar Bill? What's Bar Bill? Is that in Buffalo? Yeah, give me some recommendations in case I stop there. Don't know for sure. Not that I'm anti-flying to fucking Toronto because it's an hour. Sounds great, but I don't know, man. $1,100. I think I'd rather rent a car for like $500. That's kind of where I'm at. So, anyways, we'll keep moving. The Washington Nationals are -170 today. Would you look at that? The Washington motherfucking Nationals are -170 today. W road trip. Yeah. Great wings. Awesome. Yeah, I might make a road trip out of it. We'll do a little. What do you think? If you had the Buffalo wing recommendation, if I stop in Buffalo and do some wings, you got like a top 3. I have done Anchor Bar. I did not think Anchor Bar was that good, personally. Wing Nuts, Bar Bill, Duffy's. That sound good? Maybe I'll do that. I'll check those out. I'm actually Rockies +1.5. Dude, you guys know ball. You guys all know ball. Fuck the Nationals, man. Fuck them. Rockies money line is the right side. Yep. Gabriel's Gate. Oh, dude, that's probably the move. Ethan. Thank you. Yep. Ryan McMahon, bomb. You think so? Let's go look at what the most popular plays are. Don't tell me. Oh, my God. Look at all the Washington money line. Oh. D-Gen cursed the Nationals. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. You want to know what I think here? I think this is a nerfy. Am I just going to say that about every game? Probably. The Nationals cannot hit Jake Irvin. Jake Irvin's having a good year. This guy sucks. This guy sucks. Oh, he pitched well, though. Pitched pretty well. 4 hits against the Giants, 97 pitches. Jake Irvin's good. Struggles with command and loss. Got to be a nerfy, right? Got to be a nerfy here. See what the market says, according to Wager Talk here. 50% of the bet, 64% of the money, 200 down to 165. Oh, wow. You know what? The Nats open minus 200. Ladies and gentlemen, it probably is the Nationals today. Seriously, the Nats not good against lefties. Yet Juan Soto and Aaron Judge coming off back-to-back games with 0 hits. Wow. I'm not going to time it up. Pickett says that 59% of the bet, 68% of the money's on this under. I like that. I like that. I like a nerfy, and I like another first 5 under. Yankees back at home to play the Angels. Is it weird? I kind of like the Angels tonight. Weird. I kind of like the Angels tonight. Oh, this is my system. This is my system. Guys, teams that just swept over the weekend, what do? They win again. Teams that get swept over the weekend, what do? They lose again. That's my system. I don't know the exact stats from said system, so let me still tinker with it a little bit. Oh, fuck. We've got conflicting systems. We've got conflicting systems because the Angels got swept. And so did the Yankees. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? There's got to be a new system. There's a new system. What happens when 2 teams who just got swept play each other? Over. I agree. Under. Half the league got swept. Really? Game to go to overtime? I like the over. I think that's what I like. Angels had 0, 5, and 2 runs. Yankees had 1, 3, and 0. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. POD. Wow. Oh, small plate appearance. The Angels can hit Clark Schmidt, 276. POD. D-Gen's POD. No fucking shit. That's actually very fun. That's got swept also. Yep. I think I love it. Actually, I do love it. I love it. Clark Schmidt coming off of a shutout. Yeah, Angels hit him pretty well. Trout 2 for 3. Nobody with a home run though. Bombs away in the Bronx, baby. How about that Nats Marlins ladder? Don't ask me about the Byron Buxton ladder though. Man, fucking gave it all back. Fucking asshole. Rays, Pepe Hunt and Zach Eflin. Eflin revenge game. Brother. The Orioles are playing much, much better baseball. Kind of sucks. They're playing very well. They are, let's see. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 3 in their last 14 games. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pepe, it's been awesome. Eflin's hit or miss. I mean, Eflin revenge game. He's won 3rd straight games. Eflin's pitching really well. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Makes me sad. Don't mind Yandy. Yandy has been fucking dialed ever since I stopped betting his bases, the asshole. He's been dialed. Oh my God, he's gone over his bases after I bet his over bases where he had one hit, he was 2 for 4, 3 for 5, 2 for 5. Fucking crazy with a triple and a home run. Ah! Can't make this shit up anymore, dude. This is crazy. Doesn't this feel like an under? Pickett says it's the sharps like the over. Back the LG Twins tonight. Nah, I can't get involved with that. Another nerfy. Brandon Lau home runs. Over 7.5 Ks, 360. 59 people are on that. Wow. I like the under, man. I like the under. We didn't have to use the bullpen yesterday, so that's good. I don't think the Orioles had to either. Right? Didn't they beat the shit? Yeah, they did. So their bullpen's rested. Honestly, man, this is an under. Over here, I might ladder this. Hey, you guys want a ladder? You guys want a ladder? Monday is an over day. I'll give you a ladder. Yankees, Angels. That's my Nationals Marlins over today. That's it. That's the one. About to get Hovey up and moving. We fading. Let's go, fat girls. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Which one are you going to fade? The Rays under? Rays over. Win total has life degen. Sure fucking does. 32 and 39. Come on now. Hunter Goodman coming off an 0-5 game, 4Ks. You're going to fade the ladder? Have fun with that. Have fun with that. Mariners minus 180 against the Red Sox tonight. Lucas Giolito. You can't figure this guy out, man. Well, I did have a trend on Lucas Giolito. Did you want to hear it? There was a while where Lucas Giolito, he would have a good game. Look, he'd have a good game, bad game, good game, bad game, good game. But then this is where he fucked me. Good game, bad game. Now he had a good game. I'm going to try to fade him one more time. Give me the Mariners. Give me the Mariners first 5 team total over. I think they're going to slap up Lucas Giolito. Seen him 106 times, hitting 261 off of him. On the other side, you've got Logan Gilbert, but the Red Sox hit Logan Gilbert very well. They're hitting 380, batting 385, 29 plate appearances, only 17% strikeout rate. Yeah. Red Sox, no. I'm going to go, you know what? I might just go Mariners. I might go first 5 over in this game. That's what I might do. Talking about red hot, how about the Houston Astros, man? The Houston Astros are in Sacramento tonight to take on the A's. Oh, wow. The A's fresh off a sweep. Dude, A's might win again. Let me see something here. Astros been hot. Scored 3 runs, 2 runs. I mean, is this? Oh, wow. Look at that. 94% of the money on that Pepe at under. Shit. I don't like that. Oh, a lot of money on that over. Oh, God. Oh, geez. That total's at 7. Oh, fuck. That's scaring me off. Not going to lie. That's a low total. I did not notice that. I didn't even look at the total. Let's see what pick it has. Oops. Everybody's on the Mariners tonight. Fuck that. Mariners ain't shit. I don't think the Red Sox get phased from that Devers trade, man. I think they just stay battling, truthfully. You like the A's first 5 team total over? Yeah, maybe. Astros and Athletics. Let's see here. Wow. Look at the sharps on the fucking A's, dude. Somebody's got a big bet on the A's. 18% of the bets, but 46% of the money. Somebody's got a massive bet on the A's. Holy shit. You think they like Mitch Spence tonight? Huh. That is interesting. I don't know what I like, man. Big bet. Not much money wagered in this game at all. $23,000. $23,000. Not much action in that game. Maybe Brent Rooker. Just kidding. Dodgers minus 150 against Dylan Cease. Good game here. I got nothing between. I never have anything in the Dodgers game. Never. God, that stink. Very funny. All right, I'll give you a quick recap and then we'll shut it down. I like the Marlins, Phillies first 5 under. I like the Rockies, Nationals, Nerfy. I like the over laddered in the Yankees game. I do like the Rays under. I might stay off. I don't know. I like the Lucas Giolito over, but that total at 7 is low. Low. How low can you go? A's and Astros. There's somebody likes the fucking A's today. Ohtani pitching? I don't know. I do not know. NBA Finals game. What do you guys like? Talk to me. I'll shut it down. I don't know. I don't know what I like. I really do not know. I mean, I think it's the Thunder. I hit my over 5.5 for 3 units. Like, I'm good. I'm fucking good, you know? I really am. I'm good. How's it? Pacers spread. Can I ask a question? Do you think legitimately sharp people are betting 10K down on a game or tracking their bets on Pickett? Because I certainly don't. The splits are useless in my opinion. Maybe. I'm not pushing it on you. Like, yeah, the sharp people probably aren't betting on legal books because they've been limited. I still think that some smart people probably are. Sure. But I'm not going to tell you that I like live and die on that hill. That's for sure. It's just something to maybe consider or maybe not. Would not push you one way or the other. But it's a very, very fair question. Dude, I'm looking for a sports stream to raid. And I don't really see anything. All I see is a bunch of Spanish ones. Radio stations. I was going to raid a fun stream for you guys. But now I'm not going to because I don't see any. This guy's got 1 viewer. Football Power Hour. Wow, he's got 1 viewer. Good for him. He's grinding. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anybody. Tony to the bump. Yep, over 224. Laddering SGA points up to 50. Like that. That's fun. Ooh! I like that too. I don't know whose night it is. I'm gonna have to sleep on it. Idiot. I'm not going to sleep before the game tonight. I'm gonna have to stew on it. All right, guys. Fun recap today. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great day. Good luck on all your bets. I'll check you tomorrow morning with Steak 10 a.m. Peace.